Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. This segment's being brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where professionals and entrepreneurs publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. So today on this post-pandemic marketing spotlight, we're spotlighting businesses, remarkable people, places, and things from around the country and even in your town. Joining me all the way from Los Angeles, California, is Jeremy Beth Michaels. She's the author of Make Me Pretty, Make Me Laugh. Jeremy, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
So tell us a little bit about your book and why you wrote that book, Make Me Pretty, Make Me Laugh.
Well, it's kind of an interesting story. In 2013, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at the time, I was a brand ambassador for a beauty brand. So I was going in and training different accounts like Sephora's, Ulta's across the country. And when I got the diagnosis, I really felt like I needed to obviously take a couple steps back and heal. Throughout my beauty career, I've also done stand up. So I've produced shows here in Los Angeles and also just did shows around town and that sort of thing. So I just felt like I wanted to bring humor into the beauty realm because I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by beauty. And with comedy, we try to magnify all the flaws. But in beauty, we try to conceal them. And I thought that was kind of an interesting dichotomy. And I just kind of wanted to make it simple for people who wanted to learn the basics about beauty, but also wanted to laugh while doing it. So I hope I did it.
Right on. So coming from an industry where you were training, is that your audience? Who are your readers? Who should be reading your book?
Well, I think it's any person that loves to scroll through YouTube videos or makeup tutorials and or any Sephora junkie, any beauty junkie, anybody that is curious about how to learn the basics of makeup, skincare, and just kind of some tips and tricks. So it's really geared towards anybody who likes to laugh and likes to look beautiful, really. That's really who I'm targeting.
So, jumping ahead a little bit, and then we'll come backwards. The people that read your book, do you have a business behind the book? Or is there additional resources or ways you can help folks that are reading the book?
Well, I mean, I would do virtual consultations with people. I mean, I get asked all the time. That was another reason why I started the book. All my family, friends, comedians, they would always ask me for beauty advice. So after working in the beauty industry for so many years, like I may not know every brand or product per se, but I pretty much can help you find anything that you need and the right tips and tricks to make somebody look beautiful and just look their best self, really.
Right on. So, just looking into the table of contents for a moment, I just want to get a sneak peek in the book.
Sure.
Chapter 4, Don't Be a Dick.
Yes.
That
Well,
jumps right out at me. What is that chapter about?
well, it's just about working in the beauty industry and having certain clients tell you their opinion about you when it's not really their place, like critiquing your looks. Like I in that chapter, somebody told me that I needed Botox as I was doing their makeup, which really you shouldn't do because I'm doing their makeup, so I could make them look pretty bad, but obviously the customer is always right. So it's just kind of taking those little nuances of different situations that have happened to me at work over the years and kind of putting that comedic spin, but also kind of giving a message that um, if you should always be nice to the people in the service industry. It just goes with being kind. So that was kind of the basis of that chapter.
Right on. So, have you noticed anything different business wise? Like when the pandemic hit, people are trying to find out what industries were thriving, struggling in the beauty industry and in your particular work. Were you affected by the shutdown?
Yes, actually, I got hired by a great company, and obviously my field position had been eliminated. But I did get hired back from this company, and now I'm helping more their social media and virtual stuff. So now the digital market has really affected the beauty industry, but it's affected it in a way where I think it's more personal. People get more, one-on-one help, And so I think it's really helped people, but people are really, the sales in skincare, for example, has really skyrocketed. And I think the reason is people are at home, they're taking more time out to take care of their skin. The whole self-care movement, I think, is kind of taking it, because people are really, struggling to find some peace right now. So I think beauty adds a little bit of fun, and just we can't really pamper ourselves right now. So this is the only real way to do it, is trying some new skincare or some type of makeup at home.
Give us a sneak peek into your work, like for this company, specifically what you're doing, and also in your consultations. Is this all now during the pandemic? Now, are things being done differently and more remotely, like how we're
Oh,
working today?
yes. Yes. I mean, it is virtual one-on-one consultations. Zoom obviously is making a huge impact on those consultations, because you're able to talk to people all over the world. The company I work for right now, they're based in the UK. So basically, I'm helping, they have like a service where you can ask any question anytime. So we're all kind of around the world, helping different clients find their right skincare for their skin type. So it's really fun. I think with the pandemic, obviously it's horrible for everybody, but we do have to try and, you know, um, help people get through it as best we can. And I think taking it a little lightly, with this kind of stuff, can really help people and just make them feel good about themselves.
What inspired you to get into the beauty industry to begin with? Tell us how you got started.
Well, I was living in San Francisco and I just started stand up, and I was kind of looking for a job, and I got hired by Sephora.com. And at the time, Sephora had just launched, so it was a brand new company, and I was helping online, which is kind of funny that I'm doing this again. And really learned about every brand there is, every high-end brand, low-end brand, everything. So I really had an extensive training. Sephora, as a company, they are really pride themselves on educating their clients and their cast, which is what they call their staff. So I really had a really robust arsenal of knowledge. So and I just loved it. Obviously San Francisco, you're with Google, all the major companies, but I wanted to be in tech, but I wanted to do something where I actually like the products as well. So it was kind of a win-win, because they give you every product you're trained on. So you really become an expert.
Right on. So, Jeremy, tell us, for our listeners out there that are beauty junkies interested in the industry, would like to go deeper in your information. How can they find your book, and how can they find you and connect with you?
But for the book, it's at Amazon, Book Baby, really any online retailer, anywhere that you can find books. And for me, probably the best way would be Instagram, and my handle is Jeremy the Girl. And I a lot of people will message me for consults, so I'm always open to doing that too.
Fantastic. So, just as a reminder, folks, the title of the book is Make Me Pretty, Make Me Laugh. Jeremy, hold up the book cover for them,
Sure.
and so they can see that. There it is on Amazon, BookBaby, and other retailers. I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing with my audience today. And I wish you continued success for you and for your business and for all of your clients.
Thank you so much, and take care of yourself and stay safe out there.
This segment's been brought to you by booksgrowbusiness.com. It's the place where professionals and entrepreneurs publish to grow their businesses and to leave a legacy. That's all for now. Join me on my next Expert Spotlight. I'm Mark Imperial. Take care.